Welcome back, everyone. This session will train everyone to learn how to use Chat GPT to expedite the way that you paraphrase and summarize and quote your text. It is quite okay to use Chat GPT. However, you need to be careful about the citations, paraphrasing, and summarizing. Basically, Chat GPT is assisting the students and the business entrepreneurs to find the documents. But at the same time, you're supposed to synthesize the text that you find. If you check the Purdue lab that prior to date, I was explaining to quote and paraphrase and summarize, it'll be time consuming, like even a paragraph to summarize, paraphrase, and quoting. In order to do that for your official text at university, colleges, and in business, to make sure that the time is quite safe, you can use ChatGPT. How you can use ChatGPT to summarize the text will be explained in this video, that you can use it in writing your cover letter, you can use it in writing your CV in a more appropriate and more professional style. When you use ChatGPT, it's pretty straightforward that any text that you want to ask ChatGPT to rewrite it for you, because it's going to source out from different articles and different sources in short period of time, instead of wasting your time, for example, to summarize an article for like a couple of hours. ChatGPT can do that over a few seconds. At the same time, you need to read the text that ChatGPT completed and then make sure that you synthesize and then write down the way that you found out that information. For example, when the students or university master's students or PhD, when you write down anything from ChatGPT, you need to make sure that you basically analyze and analytically you synthesize the passage and talk about how you realize that this approach is appropriate. You need to write down your takeaway based on that. In order to do the cover letter writing by ChatGPT, it is very important to write the appropriate cover letter for each resume. Everyone might have different types of resume, so why not speeding up the process by ChatGPT? So you simply have that cover letter and then ask ChatGPT, write a cover letter for this specific position for me. So you need to command that AI to write a cover letter for that specific job, or write a cover letter, appropriate cover letter for that specific company. So it's going to source out the best cover letter from different sources, and then quickly you'll see your version of cover letter writing. Specifically for each specific job, you must have different types of cover letter, because the experiences that you elaborate and you tailor is very important to be compatible with that job that you're applying. So the AI ChatGPT will write a great cover letter for you in seconds. How you can ask ChatGPT to write the CV for you, it is also important to command correctly. This specific method might be a little bit complex, requires a bit more input. You need to ask ChatGPT to write the appropriate curriculum vitae or CV for you. To start off the thing, you need to ask ChatGPT to write a CV. That is the phrase. And then ChatGPT or the AI will respond by asking you for your experiences, education history, skills, and if you have any publications, if you have any award, you need to write down in ChatGPT, and then you submit the details. Over a few seconds, ChatGPT starts creating your entire curriculum vitae. To use it effectively, you need to know what you want to achieve from using this application ahead of time. Make sure that because that AI is responding best to the specific prompt, you need to be concise in writing. What is it that you exactly want? Avoid wordy language, concisely in short phrase, command in imperative sentence. For example, you say, write a CV for me based on these skills and publications and experiences and credentials and so on. And then ChatGPT will provide more details. If you request a little vague, so ChatGPT will communicate with you, and if it needs more information, it is asking you to provide more information. If your command or that phrase that you send it to ChatGPT is vague, is not clear, then the information that will produce or source out from different articles, it might be a little bit not what you're aiming for. To have that kind of information, you need to provide your request with specific, clear, concise command. You command the bot or the AI, and then ChatGPT will create it for you. To summarize an article, because I know that university students are supposed to read many articles during the semesters, you need to ask ChatGPT to summarize the article, but make sure that you read that summary and then write down your takeaway and your synthesis and your analysis. Or if you have any experience that you can relate to that specific summary, you can write it down. So it's incredibly straightforward to summarize. Is unlike other, for example, Purdue University that prior to date, I was teaching you how to quote, how to paraphrase and summarize. It is important to know the skills, of course, but ChatGPT specifically will give you quick information in a few seconds. You can ask ChatGPT to summarize the text below, and this will provide a brief summary. If you need better or lengthier, you can ask, give me a longer summary of this text, for example. You can get more takeaway from the information that is typed. Summarize the text below, putting the key points into a number or bullet point can be the question that you ask ChatGPT. And then after the summary, you see the bullet points, you see what exactly you want. You need to be clear in what you want when you're asking ChatGPT to communicate with you. In business, it is far too common that I notice everyone, even my colleagues, everybody's using ChatGPT for business because it's faster. It is sourcing out more information from different sources. ChatGPT specifically has a ton of uses for the businesses. If you're working on your own business, so it can help you to do the things like drafting the business plan, documentation, and using the starting and running of the business that may otherwise take a lot of time, and you want to save the time. This session was specifically to assist everyone to use ChatGPT to summarize the article to for businesses, for university articles, content, journals, and publications, how you create your CV, your curriculum vitae, and your cover letter through ChatGPT. It is very important to have that kind of practice. Use it, play around a little bit with ChatGPT, and the more you practice, the better you learn. Follow for more, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next session.